What's up everybody, my name is JR, aka the Sinister Camaro, and welcome to another video. I've got my lovely wife here with me, and of course we're doing something that we have not done in a very long time, and it's been long overdue. But we're actually installing some Rain-X wiper blades onto my wife's car. This is her 2014 Nissan Versa, and she's been using basically the stock wiper blades that don't do very well. So we're gonna upgrade her today and figure out how to use these Rain-X Latitude wiper blades that I have on my truck as well. See if we can get her to be able to see in the rain that she's been needing to see for a while. Are you excited?
Yeah.
How excited?
Very.
How's the baby?
Good.
So we're gonna get started, jump right into it, and see if we can figure these things out ourselves, and we're gonna bring you guys along the way so that all of you will be professionals doing this as well. So let's get right into it. Alright, so now before we get started, make sure that you have these things in mind when you're doing this kind of setup. Number one, you're gonna have a whole bunch of different hooks to have to work with. So depending on your vehicle is going to be a little bit different. And also when we install these wiper blades, it should look like this. I'm gonna say should, we're gonna see. It says it's easy to install, and we'll see if that's true or not. I also want to say that as you can see here at the top, you'll see the sizes. You have a 14 and a 24. This is for her specific vehicle, so make sure you go to your automotive store and figure out what size blades that you need, because I know my truck uses the same blades on both sides. Some cars only have one blade, so it's always good to get that before you even start, just to make sure you have what you need. All right, so step one, we're gonna take our waterless wash cleaner and we're basically gonna wash the windshield. Now what you wanna do is go ahead and lift your windshield wipers off of the glass. And we're just gonna spray a little bit up here. Now you can go ahead and wash the whole entire car before you do this if you want, or you can do like we do and just use a simple wipe on, wipe off method just to get that windshield nice and dry. Alright, now that we've got that done, we'll move on to the next step. Alright guys, so when we got started on this, we tried doing this so we can do like a trial run before we started the video, but we found out this weird thing about her car, and I don't understand why they do this, but there's actually two different mechanisms for each blade to come off, so we're going to show you both of those. So this one right here is going to be a small J hook. So basically what you do is you come into here and you lift up. If you can see this button right here, it looks like a button. We tried pressing it, it wouldn't come off. So basically you lift up on this tab right here and it comes right off. And you just wiggle it on through, right out of the circle. There's your old blade. This thing is terrible. We're gonna toss that right on out. All right, so second one right here is a lot easier than the big blade. You do the same mechanism where you lift up here. You'll see this button right here. So once you push this button right here, you just pull down, boom, it's off. And then you bring it back through the hole, like that. So not a bad one. I'll toss that out too. All right, so next step, we want to put this on. So we're going to take the bigger blade and we're going to start with that one. Step one on actually installing it is actually pretty simple. So I'll just show you because it took us a little while to figure this out. But if you see this little flap right here, it seems like all the hooks do not need this. The only one that needs this is the small J hook. Since we have the large J hooks on this one, what we're going to do is they requested a screwdriver with it. So as you can see it tilting right there on that bar right there. They want you to take a screwdriver and pull this plastic piece back so that it comes off. And you'll see right there, I'll do it with my hands, but that's just the small J hook adapter. Don't worry about that, we won't need it for this blade. So on to the next one. All right, so next you're gonna take this little piece right here. As you can see, we've taken that middle piece off. You're gonna, with the Rain-X sign right here, you're gonna take this middle area right here and snap it right in. Just like that. You can see it move back and forth. All right guys, so here we go, install. So as you can see, the piece we just snapped in is there. You're gonna slide the J hook over this right here and it's just gonna pull back and snap in. All right, so take your thumb, push the bottom end back so you got this nice portion out the top and just slide it on in. And you should hear it click. Once you get it click, pull on it, it's good to go. Alright guys, so the next one's pretty simple for what we're going to do. Since we have these J hooks on this one, all we're going to have to do is just take this plastic piece right here and pop that open. And to install it, all you're going to do is wrap this J-hook right here onto this part up here. Pops in place, snap it back in, just like that. Alright, so now that we've done all that, we've got all the wipers on, we're ready to test them. So what you want to do is remove these strips, these clear strips that protect the wiper blades. And just slide them off, either on the top or bottom, it doesn't matter. Just like that. And then lay them on the windshield, just like that. So the next step, and what the package is telling us, is basically the windshield wipers have to be ran for about 2 to 3 minutes by themselves without any water or anything like that in order to activate the blades. Now I'm not sure if they have some kind of special coating or anything, but it says run on medium wiper blade speed for 2 to 3 minutes by itself, and then after that go ahead and windshield washer fluid and it should repel everything. So we're gonna do that right now, get that over and done with, that we don't have to worry about it anymore, and we're gonna see if it actually repels like it's supposed to and gives us that clarity while we're driving. Medium speed for exactly 3 minutes.
3 minutes later.
Alright, we're almost there, and 3 minutes. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to hop in the car and shoot a little windshield washer fluid on there and see if it does any kind of activation. Alright, so now we're going to give you a little added shot inside the car to see just how well it works. And man, do these things actually work. I can't even believe it. I think we'll be good in a torrential downpour now. Alright guys, so unfortunately the rain wasn't cooperating. We waited a couple days before I edited this video to see if we can get a little extra footage with it actually driving in the rain to get real results and see if it actually works. Unfortunately, it's cloudy, but it's not raining the past few days. So instead, we're going to simulate that ourselves by bringing out a water hose. We're going to give you inside footage and outside footage to see, do these blades actually work the way they say they do. Very simple install to do it, but we really got to see those results to see, are these even worth it compared to the less expensive budget versions of it. So let's hop in. My wife's going to be manning the water hose for us so we can get a real look at what it's going to be like. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so now we're basically going to simulate it, but inside the car. So we've got a little bit of rain coming. This is on low. And it just wipes all that water off there. Now let's bump it up a little bit to medium. As you can see so much better with these compared to the stock ones that she had. It would never move the water like this. Now, I will say, pro tip, if you're ever having these blades, make sure that in the winter time, when you know it's going to frost overnight, make sure you either put socks or a bag over top of them and remove them from the windshield, because if they get stuck to them, we're having so much rubber to play with compared to the little nimble ones that we've had before. The rubber will actually break apart, it will be brittle, and every year you've got to replace it. You can't see it streaky, so make sure that in the snow time, if you know it's going to frost or snow or whatever, remove it from the windshield so it can be used for multiple years instead of just one. And here we go for high. I think that's a pretty good test. Alright babe, since you were the one recording and you were here for the whole entire process and you basically helped me get the wipers off to begin with, I didn't show that because I wanted to be cool. But since you actually get to see the process and you were actually in the car with the when it was raining before and it was just awful, you couldn't see, how is it now?
It looks a lot better. It's not streaky anymore when you're running the windshield wipers. I'm interested to see how well it does when it's like raining really hard.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have some of that coming, so maybe we'll throw some of that in the video too, and then we'll go from there. But the process itself is very simple. It's about 10-15 minutes depending on if you're actually savvy with reading instructions or figuring stuff out on your own. Like I said, we had 2 different types of hooks on here, and we had 2 different types of blade configurations with the length and everything. So it was a very different process. Usually I'd let the shop do it and have them do it and everything like that, but I figured what better way to celebrate with another video for you guys to show you guys how to do it, so maybe help one of you guys get started on doing stuff yourself. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. Please leave us a big thumbs up if you did enjoy this video or if it did help in any way, shape, or form. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this, or if you have any recommendations on videos you want to see, let us know, and we'll definitely look into doing it for you guys. So thank you guys for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Always remember, never forget, stay sinister.
I'm getting so good at that.
Perfect.